Once upon a time, in the earliest days of the world, Adam and Eve, the first humans, had two sons. The elder was named Cain and the younger, Abel. These brothers were as different as the sun and moon in the way they lived and in the nature of their hearts. Cain, a tiller of the ground, was strong and sturdy, bent over his crops from dawn until dusk, the soil rich under his fingertips. Despite his strength, his heart was heavy, filled with envy and simmering anger that clouded his better judgment. In contrast, Abel was a shepherd, gentle and light, with a heart that shone as brightly as his eyes. He tended his flocks with a tender care that came naturally to him. In those days, it was customary to offer gifts to God to show gratitude and honor. One day, both brothers decided to present their offerings. Cain brought fruits from his harvest, but his heart was not in the gift, his motives shadowed by jealousy. On the other hand, Abel offered the firstborn of his flock, his finest sheep, with a pure heart and sincere devotion. God, who sees into the deepest corners of a person's soul, accepted Abel's offering with favor, sensing the purity of Abel's intentions. But he did not look with favor upon Cain's fruits, for Cain's heart harbored darkness. Cain, consumed by rage and jealousy, could not understand why his brother's offering was chosen over his. Despite God's gentle warnings and guidance to focus on doing good rather than harbor resentment, Cain's heart grew more turbulent. In time, this anger boiled over. One day, while they were in the field, Cain lured Abel to a secluded place. There, overcome by his fury, Cain committed a grave sin and struck his brother down. God called out to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain, still in denial of his deed, replied, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But God, already aware of the tragedy that had occurred in the field, confronted Cain with the truth. "What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." As punishment, Cain was cursed to roam the earth as a fugitive, never again to find peace or prosperity. The ground, which he had once tilled, would no longer yield its bounty to him. Yet, despite his actions, God protected Cain with a mark, ensuring that no harm would befall him. From this tale, children learn about the dangers of jealousy and anger, how these emotions can lead one down a dark path, and the importance of sincerity and goodness in actions. The story of Cain and Abel is a reminder of the eternal struggle between good and evil within the human heart, but also of God's mercy even towards those who stray.